Я думал, намного лучше это все будет. Сколько раз сюда ходил, было намного лучше. Ну и на этот раз как-то не удалось. Во-первых, народу мало, музыка не очень.
А что за направление?
А?
Что за направление?
Направление? Какое направление?
Что за направление музыки играется?
Oh my god, this chapter of Black Clover was great. This arc keeps on giving and it's so consistent with the bangers on top of bangers. The pacing is breakneck speed, like I'm breaking my neck, going all over the place. Like so much shit is going down with a lot of information being revealed at the same time. The current elf arc gives a sort of feeling that it is a finale arc, but it's not. Tabata, the creator of Black Clover, has stated that he wants the manga to be like Naruto or One Piece, a long-running shonen anime series. So given the current pacing, of course it may be hard to follow for some of us, and I appreciate the messages in the comments, Twitter and Instagram with you guys supporting this channel and coming back on a weekly basis, giving me some goddamn positive feedback with how I'm dealing with this series. I love you guys for that. Okay, so before I begin my weekly chapter analysis of Black Clover, there are a few factors I need to clarify from last week's video that I brought up that need to be rectified, and now some of this is due to mistranslation. So last week I stated that as a Black Clover fan base, we currently have 6 massive questions that we are pondering on. After official translations, things have become much more clearer and make more logical sense. For example, question number 5 doesn't really exist. No, Tetya is not coming back. Tetya did not get reincarnated, or so it seems that way. This is because the devil stated in chapter 205 page 12 that during his use of the reincarnation magic, he specifically states that he will only bring back the elf souls to the future. Tabata seems to have put some sort of criteria on what the master devil says. Instead of making the devil say, I will bring back everyone, the devil mentions only the elves. Tetya, who was pregnant, was a human being that was going to marry Licht, the elf tribe leader. This must mean that the human soul did not get sent to the future, since the devil did not deem it so. However, it can be argued that maybe there is something fishy going on. This is because Mimosa is depicted in the manga to be just like Tetya. Mimosa and Tetya both share a similar appearance and demeanor. Furthermore, the manga kind of foreshadowed the idea that they are linked, because when Mimosa was healing Raya, it showcased a panel of Tetya being just like her. Now, is this because Mimosa is a descendant of Tetya since 500 years has passed, or something else is going on here? If you go balls deep, you know the saying that history repeats itself? Well, that seems to be the case here too, because Tetya was a human being that fell in love with a man that had the ideology of ending discrimination and creating peace between the races. Licht is a person that people love and gravitate towards. He brings out the best of people in his elf race. So 500 years later, Mimosa being like Tetya, she fell in love with Asta. Asta also is a man that wants to end discrimination and people love him. They gravitate towards his positive energy and he brings out the best in people of what they can do and become the best that they can be. Asta joining the Black Bulls, for example, he helped them become top 3 rated magic team in the whole freaking kingdom. So for those Mimosa x Asta shippers out there, you just got a bit more fire for your heated arguments. Thank me later, fam. Another clarification I need to make is regarding question number 4. This question is still valid, but we still do not know how the anti-magic demon got inside the grimoire. But after official translations, we now know that Nero, after using her sealing magic on the first wizard king, she actually fell asleep for a few years until she woke up again to protect the 5-leaf grimoire that Licht created. So this means for maybe 1 to 5 years, the 5-leaf Black Clover was left unprotected, and it was the only time and opportunity that the anti-magic demon could have made his own plan, and he slipped into Licht's grimoire. So now we have deduced the point of time the anti-magic demon created his plan. This anti-magic demon is just like the master devil. He wants to incarnate himself and gain a body. He chose Asta specifically to take on the grimoire because he has no mana. Asta having no mana means he can utilize the anti-magic properties, thus allowing the demon an opportunity to take over his body. Because the more Asta uses his powers, the more devilish he becomes, such as, you know, getting a devil eye, devil tooth and devil wing, for God's sake. The anti-magic demon must be also from the other world that is being mentioned all the time. The Master Devil has mentioned a few times regarding a other world in chapter 206, for example. The Master Devil must be calling the anti-magic demon a comrade because they are from the same world, the other world, and they are the same species. When Asta said the Master Devil feels familiar for some reason in chapter 197, it must be because the anti-magic demon is giving him this feeling. Furthermore, to prove the point that the anti-magic demon must be from the other world is because in Black Clover chapter 206, the Master Devil specifically states whilst fighting Licht and Lumiere that it blew apart the magic from that world, which swallows magic from this one who uses forbidden spell of the highest order and another who absorbed his magic. In other words, they have been affected by that world. Now this means it has been confirmed how the Master Devil magic works and why it did not work on Asta when it swallowed him and he did not die. The anti-magic demon must have had this knowledge too because he doesn't want Asta to die, but he did not bother to interfere with that magic or go into his consciousness to tell him on what's going on. The magic from that world destroys the magic from the world that we know, and it seems to be targeting it. So the logical thing is to assume the anti-magic demon is from the another world too, but his magic works differently. The anti-magic demon must have some sort of plan for Asta on how he will take him over. What if the anti-magic demon himself has had a master plan too this whole time and he helped create Asta so that he would have no mana? I mean, think about it, everyone. I mean, if you're an anti-magic demon that needs a body to incarnate yourself, but everyone in the world has mana and they cannot use your properties, how the hell will you even have a chance? This means you need to create that opportunity of chance. This means the possibility that the anti-magic demon helped create Asta as if he's some sort of Trojan horse that will have no mana. It's possible. I mean, we have to think about how the magic stones even scattered across the whole world after Nero woke up again. Could it be the anti-magic's demon doing? What if Asta is part of the other world or some sort of experiment? It's not far-fetched for a plot twist like this to happen from Tabata. This is why the demon with Asta, he says to him that he is the closest person to Asta, although he doesn't know him. The demon may have helped create Asta. Now obviously that's just a theory, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think we are going to get maybe a clue or some answers next week, because in this chapter we find Asta witnessing Licht perform a new technique that he feels he can replicate with anti-magic. Asta may receive some sort of a new power-up or new transformation that allows him to affect the Master Devil even further to the point where he cannot manifest himself again. So I really do hope we see the anti-magic demon interacting with Asta again, since it's been a really long time from the last time that it happened. So in the start of this chapter, we see Asta with the help of Yuno's wind magic. He jumps in like a boss. He just jumps into it with his anti-magic. He tries to help out, but what we find out is that his anti-magic is not powerful enough and Licht and Lumiere save Asta. But whilst this is happening, Yuno states, "Such overwhelming might, but this magic isn't oppressive. It slips under your radar like a sharpened blade. But what is this? This warmth is such a nostalgic feeling blanketing me." So what's basically happening here is that we know 100% Yuno has the reincarnated baby elf soul within him that Tetia had. Tetia was pregnant, right? So this is the baby that was going to be born after the wedding, but everyone died and got reincarnated. So Yuno has this feeling with Licht because it's the soul's father. This elf soul can identify their leader and mana. All the elves, they love Licht and say he is warm, kind, and a great leader. So the soul is reacting to this since Licht has his powers activated. Now you're probably wondering, why did everyone get taken over by the elf counterpart but Yuno did not? Well, Yuno retains his personality maybe because the elf soul that he has, it's still a baby and not conscious. A baby in the womb does not have a personality, nor do they have any experiences of life. So this makes a logical sense therefore that a baby elf soul would not have enough power or personality in the first place to take over someone like Yuno. Also, another possibility is because the elf soul is also half human. It is maybe allowing Yuno to circumvent the elf mana and powers, but can also identify that humans are not bad since it's part human itself. Remember, Licht and Tetia both said that their half elf and half human child may be the person that could help change the world and benefit society by showcasing races can live in harmony. So maybe the baby elf soul would not have the curse of hatred that other elves had because it's half human, and that makes sense too. Moving on, Sekiri is a waifu already for some of you, and she pinches Asta and you guys went wild. This is the equivalent of Nero pecking Asta, so it's good characterization and consistent with their relationship. We get another flashback, and this time we see Lumiere state that with so many possibilities there will come situations that only unique kinds of magic can solve. I wonder who he's talking about here. I wonder what Tabata is trying like to say. So obviously Asta is the person with the unique magic that can counter the devil and is so unique to the situation since he has a demon himself. So basically Licht decides to use a spirit bomb type attack with the sword where he takes mana from the every living elf who are basically the 10 apostles of Sephira, and again Yuno was one of those elves. Since Tabata, the creator of Black Clover, has admitted he has been inspired from Dragon Ball, you can see the parallels because the way the devil disintegrates and comes back, it really did remind me of Cell vs Goku or Gohan. When Goku tries to destroy Cell with an instant transmission Kamehameha, that was one of the best moments of the entire arc, right? And it looks very similar. So for some reason when Licht does this magic and the devil comes back, at page 15 he looks at Asta as if he knows what's up. He's like, yo, what's up fam? You gonna do something about this, yes or no? It's like he was trying to signal to him on what he needs to do with the swords. So maybe Lumiere or Licht knows something about Asta's background more than that we know. Hopefully we get some more information. Asta picks up on the signal and he's like, don't worry fam, I got this. And he's like trying to replicate Licht's with magic with anti-magic. So we might get a new transformation of power up. So the 3 anti-magic swords each have a unique usage. Like the one that Licht has, it can absorb magic and you can use it again as if it's amplifying everything. But the third one, called the Demon Destroyer sword, it's able to cut through magic and spells with its edges. The sword can absorb and remove the effects of spells by severing the cause and effect relationship. So it emanates tendrils of anti-magic. Whatever touches it is affected by its magic and it absorbs it, right? So since Asta has anti-magic flowing throughout his whole body, which the Witch Queen explained, maybe he will make it resonate like Ki from Dragon Ball Z when they power up. It has it all over his body and he will release it to the devil when he's open again and release it and go, you're dead mate, you're finished, get out of here. But one last thing I want to mention is that Charmy defeated a captain level elf. I don't think everyone realized how overpowered Tabata just made Charmy. I mean, this girl seems so broken. Every member of the Black Ball seemed broken to me. We need to learn more about the half dwarf powers because we just see her defeat someone so overpowered to the point where 9 out of 10 Black Clover characters would not be able to handle a captain level elf. Like, what the hell? Anyway guys, that's everything I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section below. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to smash that like button and I'll see you guys next time.